Nothing like starting the show with a little drama. Check this out. Watkins Glen State Park, the most famous of the state parks in the Finger Lakes area. It's located near Seneca Lake, and I'll tell you what made this place so spectacular is a big old glacier come firing through here thousands of years ago and cut up the ground and the creek and the waterfalls like this. And what makes it really dramatic is this creek that's about 2 miles here drops over 400 feet as it makes its way down into this gorge. And of course there are tours and ways you can see this, and the best way to do that is talk to a guy like Cliff. I called him Ranger Cliff when I met him. How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
Did they name you after one of these?
Several of them.
Several of them. Cliffs everywhere you look. Fabulous place, isn't it?
It's beautiful, and there's several tourists that come and visit us each and every year.
I gotta say, everywhere you look, I mean, you find something new. I mean, you can come every day and see something new, right?
Well, definitely. As the seasons change, the scenery changes, the water, whether it's high or low, changes what you see. I mean, right now the water's low,
right?
So you see more of the defined rock cuts and stuff. When the water's high, it's spectacular in its own way.
Yeah, sort of a different kind of view. But I thought that we have a drought going on now, I understand. So this is really an opportunity to see all the way down to the bottom of the creek then.
Yeah, I think it's one of the most scenic times to see the gorge, this particular time of year.
You know, it's really cool how that big glacier must have just come through here, just gouging away the sides of the canyon. And you can see all the little strata there. It's like counting years almost. So Cliff, do you imagine this changes still over the years? I mean, you talk about that glacier coming through here, what, over 1,000 years ago. And none of this is man-made, right?
None of this is man-made. It's all been created by nature, and it erodes and chips away at it each and every day.
I see a big rock tipped over in there, so once in a while something falls out of there off the top, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we do have some stone like that in there, but it normally just chips away at the stone and goes down through. We do scaling and rappelling over all the walkways in the spring of the year to ensure safety for the patrons that visit us. But these stones are natural down in the stream here.
Hey, tell me a little bit about that walking tour thing. I heard it's free.
We have 2 guided tours on each day of the weekend, one during the week. They are 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock on weekends, 1 o'clock during the week. We give about an hour guided tour. Takes you about a mile up through the gorge.
So I love this bridge too. When you first come into the park, it looks like you're going into a hole in the wall, like hole in the wall gang kind of thing, right?
That's true. This is Century Bridge. This is the beginning of our gorge tour and our gorge walk. It's 1.5 miles from here to the top.
1.5 miles. So how long does it take to do the tour?
Well, if you walk up and back, you know, you can figure on 2 hours, 2.5 hours, depending on your pace and picture taking.
I tell you, I see a lot of people taking pictures here too.
There's a lot of pictures taken of this particular park. It's one of the more popular in the state.
Yeah.
It's a great tourist destination.
You have to come for yourself to see this because the camera just can't catch how big this is. I mean, it is just a fabulous, fabulous place.
Yeah, we have cliffs that range from 180 feet to 30 feet.
And all the waterfalls too. So it's
and we have 19 waterfalls. Yes, we do.
It's terrific.